Hello there, and welcome back to the next episode of my yet to be named Crate Mod series. As you can see, I've gotten a lot of stuff done here now. I've saved some things though, of course. Such as, is this enough redstone? I don't know yet. I hope it is. But I haven't actually figured that out yet. Got myself a backpack. I lost a few things, like my dang goggles again, but that's replaceable, as is the random armor I lost in my pickaxe. It's all besides the point. We are ready and rearing to go here. My only concern is that I might want more brass. I might need more brass. But that should be enough. That should be enough for all the players. I am probably gonna need a little bit more brass for all the sheets for all of the hands, because if you look at this, I'm gonna need, what is it? 16 stacks of brass? Plus some more on top of that? Yeah. I need more brass. Good thing. That's something I can do. I can make more brass. I have another diamond sword in here. Oops. I have two, I guess. A little brass here. But I don't have enough brass. I need to get that figured out quick. But it'll be that quick. And actually getting to work on the big deal here. Plenty of zinc. Some copper sheets, but I have just copper, I believe, too, right? Yes. So let's actually take all this. Like, no joke. All of that. For starters. I'm probably gonna need more, but I have more already. I believe I might need another blaze burner. Or I can temporarily borrow from this setup, because I'm not using it at this exact moment. But if I need, I may as well just make another and have an actual proper setup. Not procrastinate on proper infrastructure. Probably gonna need more andesite alloy. Yeah, I'm going to need more andesite alloy. I need over 4 stacks. And I have one right now. It's going to be less than one at the end of this. Because I'm going to be using a little bit of it. But you know what? I don't need diorite that badly. I'll just use a bunch of that to get a bunch of andesite. I have endless iron. Andesite alloy is a piece of cake. literally a piece of cake. And I'm actually gonna, this could be temporary, but I'm gonna temporarily set up down here because this is where I have more zinc and copper. I have so much zinc and copper here that I just processed and then just left it here. You probably it's gonna come up in like so much clutch because I need a lot of stuff, and I mean a lot of stuff. a lot of stuff. Now, let's see. Actually, no, I'll do it up there because there's better structure up there. I can use my backpack, I forgot. So I'll just grab everything here and head back there. I may as well take all the iron nuggets because I don't have to break them iron ingots down then. Copper nuggets. I'm just gonna grab all this. All of it. Like, seriously, just all this stuff. This is a diamond backpack. It can handle it. And there we go. I got that. Now, it's time to get to work on setting stuff up. I will see you in a little bit. Okay, back. It is time to do a bunch of brass making. So do I have like just a random block or something? I don't want to use these 2 logs for that's because I'm going to use them as some of the fuel. Oh shoot. Rotating with enough speed, dang it. One moment actually. I'm just gonna crank this manually because, yeah. Pain to fix this elsewise. And nothing else to do. So, I guess I'll be back again after I've actually processed all this into brass. Hello again. I have gotten all the brass made, and as we speak, I am pressing it into the sheets necessary to make all those brass hands for all of those deployers. We have one issue though. I have a lot of sandpaper that I need to use. on a lot of rose quartz. May as well grab this casing. Okay, dokie. Well, just get all this dealt with now, shall we? A lot of work. There's a lot of work behind this thing. The previous one had a lot of work, but this one is way crazier than the previous one. And by my own terms, my own standards. The previous one that I lost was crazy. I put so many resources into that thing and then just lost it. Which I don't plan on having happen this time. In fact, I haven't done it yet, but I do have a solution so that something that bad cannot happen again. So I'm constantly in fear of losing things like that. It's been kind of hard to continue to keep the series flowing well, because half the episodes are going to be recovering things that I already had before. And I don't want that. So I have a very specific plan in mind. As soon as I get all the mods I know I want to add on to here, that will be also on the list. Of things that will be added. Maybe you can guess what I'm planning on adding. But I think it will make it a lot better quality of life wise. To not have to be constantly recovering things more than I'm actually making new things. Because I have a lot of things I need to do. There's a lot that needs to happen. This series is going to be huge. You're only seeing the tip of the iceberg. Everything I've said so far is only the tip of the iceberg. Trust me, things are going to get nuts. Whether anybody watches it or not, even, I'm gonna go through with it. Things are going to get nuts. I have a lot of stuff planned out. It's going to be crazy, and then some. Be beyond your literal wildest imagination. I cannot wait to unveil it to you all, but a lot of it is going to have to wait. More than that, it's actually going to be waiting a pretty long time. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff. a lot of stuff I cannot even begin to describe the sheer magnitude of. So all I can say is there is going to be a lot. And right now I'm going and getting more sand for more sandpaper. I'll take this very quick. I don't know why that's in there, but I'll grab it. So I'm gonna take this gravel, I'm gonna crush it. I think I might already have some more sand already ready, I don't remember. But regardless, I'm gonna get even more. Going at least. Because oh nice, I do have plenty more there. Good. I have a lot of need for sand right now. Not just for sandpaper, also for like, say, glass and stuff. For building, for all of it. I want to not be running out of sand. Ouch. Because running out of sand, that's no fun. That's no fun at all. You do not want to be running out of sand. You don't want to be running out of anything. So I'm not going to take any of my resources for granted. I'm going to be making things if I'm able to. So I don't go looking for some and I can't find any. Because then I have to wait while I make this stuff like I basically am right now with all this brass. It's not that it's hard to get more. It's just that it takes time. Speaking of things taking time. I need to work on how much more time I'm going to be putting into this. I need to put I need to put the time into actually getting this stuff done. I think my press is maybe done? Not here. No, it's still going. How much is... Oh, good God. Oops. I'm just leaving a trail of valuable polished rose quartz everywhere. Let's not lose that, shall we? I do probably need basically every single piece of this. If I'm lucky, I'll have some extra, but I'm likely going to use every single piece of this, almost, quite nearly, on these deployers, because I need a ton of deployers for this machine. Because this thing is no joke. My previous tunnel borer, whatever you want to call it, on crack, on steroids. It's literally at least 10 times more extreme than that thing was. And hopefully, it'll get me a lot of netherite. Because that's its primary purpose of being built. Like the previous one that I lost, that sadly probably had a little bit of ancient debris on it. But I never got to find out before I lost it to lava. Which sucks. But we will not let that happen again. No way, no how. Put the tragic losses of items behind us. And I will just finish this up and catch up afterwards. And last one. And all the brass is done. Perfect timing. Just start jamming random other items in here, I guess, because I need this space. Now, it's time to make a crap ton of deployers. Oh, I need more asset alloy. Of course, I need more andesite alloy. That will be but a moment, though. Won't it? Grab from chests. Already partially empty. Okay, doke. Let's get all this done and over with, shall we? I'm supposed to actually be work done on starting to actually make this machine. And I need twice as much as what I just made. Of course, I need twice as much as what I just made. I might as well go to bed because it's getting to be night again. What the? That's annoying. Hey. Give me a moment. Okay, I got rid of all that annoying crap. I don't even use that mod yet. I put it there with plans of possibly using it in the future, but I'm probably going to turn it off until I actually do. Because that was very annoying and intrusive. Okay. Stacks I for sure need, on top of more I also need. But I'll start with those at bare minimum. Actually, I'll make all these sheets into deployers, or at least as many as my rose quartz is going, as my rose quartz is going to allow. And also, what the heck? I'm not gonna necessarily even use all of it, but I'm just gonna make a bunch of andesite alloy. Honestly, it's better to make too much than not make enough, right? Don't start that again. I do not need essential bothering me. Like, I am seriously just gonna completely disable that until I actually need it. That's just really annoying. I think I might need a little more than that. It's a start, though. Oh yeah, I need to actually make the electron tubes, too. Which is why I have these 4 stacks of iron right here. I'm gonna need to make, well, iron sheets. I'm gonna need to make more, though. Oops. Is that right down there? I'm gonna press a little more iron while I'm working on these. I also really need to have an actual walkway through that absolute disaster. Hopefully I'm not going to need an entire additional 2 stacks of iron sheets, but I'm going to make an entire additional 2 stacks of iron sheets. I need that. Sort of. I have a decent amount of extras, but I kind of want that. So I believe just like this. Yep. Essential, leave me alone. I said leave me alone. Oh my gosh. No. Shh. I don't want that mod for the ease of multiplayer kind of stuff, not for anything else. Just some multiplayer utility bits. Make it easier. Oops. Lag spike! Oh gosh. Perfect timing. I don't even have enough rose quartz to use all the sheets, but nor do I have enough brass hands. But I'm gonna make what I can. And now it's time to finally start building. put all these things in here. Grab drills, item vaults. A lot more planks than that, but it's only a start. Pack up everything I need here. And off to a suitable construction site. I'm also going to bring these chests. It's nice to have a little onboard storage you can actually access on these large machines, even if most of all your storage is in the form of an absolute ton of vaults, so that it can store an absolute crap load of items, especially considering it's harvesting a crap load of blocks in the first place. It needs all of that storage. Needs the tons and tons, honestly. And also, why not? Why not just have, like, 384 vaults worth of storage plus an additional 25 chests? I have it all. I made it all for this. So why not I actually use it? It's gonna be huge anyways. Feels like a pretty dang good investment. Sure, I'll grab a bunch more logs. Also actually gonna grab a bunch of cobblestone. And down we go. Cobblestone, I'm gonna use that to actually give myself like a good like flat spot to build this. So I'll see you once I have that spot ready. And I'm done. Time to get to business. I'm gonna like build this. Actually, no, this one. I can build it directly flat onto the thing, I think. Just start building the actual head of the drill here. I don't actually know how big this drill head's going to be. I am not gonna lie. I have not done the math. I just know that it's gonna be big. Really big. I should have brought with me my scaffolding. Cause this... kinda hard to reach up all the way up here. Unlucky I'm still going at all without building up on top. Surely, though, you can already see just how immensely big this thing is going to be, even compared to the old one. Like, the old one's drill head was probably... It was short and... It was taller than this one, but it was not quite as wide. And it wasn't much taller than this. So this is going to be a beefy dang upgrade compared to that thing. And that thing already was huge. I'm just going to use some planks. Start a temporary little staircase. Because I do not feel like going and getting my scaffolding. Actually, I probably have to make new scaffolding. I'll be back when I've actually dealt with this drill head. And a fair while later, this is how far I've gotten so far. You see, this thing is enormous. I started placing on the deployers, and don't worry, I'm remembering to put a filter on them. And I don't have much else to say right now. However, I'm gonna have to end this one here. I'll keep working on this head of the drill and stuff. You won't miss anything, don't worry. And in the next episode, we'll get down to business on the actual storage part where the vaults are, as well as the interior this thing's gonna have, which is gonna be even bigger and better, but also cozier than the last one. It's gonna be like a whole, genuinely like a whole miniature, like little home in this thing. No joke. If you have any ideas on what I should include in that, feel free to put them down in the comments below. See ya in the next one.